You know, it's the day after Christmas, so what we're going to be doing tonight, all night long, we're going to be getting rid of the accumulation of Christmas stuff. You know how during the holidays, Paul, magically, unexplainably, the house starts to fill up with stuff you don't really need.
Ridiculous.
Don't really care about,
Yes.
don't really want. So tonight,
Right.
ladies and gentlemen, right here, all night long, we're going to start getting rid of some of that accumulation. Turn on the camera. Here we go. Up to the... What floor is that? That's the 7th floor of the Ed Sullivan Theater Building. And assisting us tonight in getting rid of our holiday accumulation, it's our old buddy Santa. Santa, how are you? Did you survive the holidays?
Yeah, Dave, it was great. How are you?
All right. Now, Santa, what are you going to get rid of for us first tonight?
First, I'm going to get rid of a trash can full of Christmas ornaments.
Trash can full of Christmas ornaments. Here we go, Santa. Be very, very careful. Let's take a look at that now in slow motion instant replay. Here we go. Let's take another look. Oh, it's beautiful. It's majestic. It's exciting, isn't it? Hey. Al, do me a favor. Turn on the external camera so we can play Can a Guy in a Bear Suit Try on Santa's Hat? This is... That's over there on 5th Avenue. This is part of Rockefeller Plaza. And look at all those cabs. Look at all the Christmas shoppers, the merrymakers, the folks from out of town. And there should be sidewalk Santas everywhere. I see one there in the middle left-hand side of the screen, a sidewalk Santa. Now all we have to do is locate the guy in the bear suit. Wouldn't it be funny if there were more than one guy in a bear suit? Why don't I? Oh, there he is. There's the guy in a bear suit. We're playing tonight, Can a Guy in a Bear Suit Try on Santa's Hat? Here we go. The initial exchange. They're shaking hands. That's a good sign. Peace in our time. They're reaching some accord. Take off the hat and the entire beard disappears. And a guy gonna hit him across the snout with a bell. Wait a minute. Gonna give him a nice kiss here, I think. Whoa, Santa's getting a little friendly. Why, you're a lovely woman. Where are you from upstate? You're from up around Albany, aren't you, ma'am? No, the answer is, now wait a minute. Oh, I guess not. Can a guy in a bear suit get run down by a crosstown bus? Here, boy, he just blends right into the pavement, doesn't he? Where did he go? If you're just joining us, ladies and gentlemen, where the hell have you been? And also, we'll be playing Can a Guy in a Bear Suit Try on Santa's Hat? Oh, I see, he's going across the street, going to try another Santa. The first encounter was negative, no. And let's see, here we go. There's the bear, there's Santa. And he's whispering in Santa's ear, "I'm try on your hat, Santa." No, not the hat, it's... Come on, Santa, it's Christmas. Come on, it's a guy in a bear suit. Yeah! The answer is absolutely. There's tonight's top 10 list. Let's go. Now, a little bit later on in the program, ladies and gentlemen, and you kids promised, all week long our switchboard has been flooded. We will have two beautiful women and a giant fan. The category tonight, top 10 things you don't want to hear from a guy dressed as Santa. Now, you have to be careful. It's a great time of year, but you have to exercise a little bit of caution because, face it, anybody can rent the suit and dress up.
That's right.
Not every Santa you see will actually be affiliated with the North Pole.
Yes.
So for tonight's top 10 list, we sent a guy dressed as Santa to the streets of New York City with a hidden camera. All right. That's exactly right. Top 10 things you don't want to hear from a guy dressed as Santa. Number 10, here we go.
All I want for Christmas is a handful of Vicodin.
What? What? Number 9.
Maybe this Christmas someone will give you a shirt that's not that ugly.
Wow, look out. Ouch. Come on. Number 8.
What do you want for Christmas? What do I want? My toothbrush. I really don't care.
Yeah. Number 7.
Feel my beard. It's 100% squirrel.
Yeah, it's 100% squirrel. Number 6.
My rabbi said I'm going to hell for wearing this.
Number 5.
Ho, ho, ho.
Now that's not nice. That's not what you want to hear. Number 4.
I may not be the real Santa, but that doesn't mean I haven't seen you while you're sleeping.
What? What is that man talking about? Number 3.
Enjoy the last Christmas before we all get nuked by the North Koreans.
Hey, wait a minute. Number 2.
Hey, handsome.
How are you, man?
Meet me under the mistletoe in 10 minutes.
All right.
Look out. And the number 1 thing you don't want to hear from a guy dressed as Santa.
Hey, for $100, I'll let you unwrap me.
There you go.
But I have a lot of pressure with my son because I'm not sure whether Santa Claus has left him or not. And so every year we have to put on a little thing. We write the note to Santa,
Right.
and then we leave out carrots for the reindeer.
Yeah.
And so then I bust up the carrots and throw them around the house and step on them like there was actual reindeer in the house.
Yeah, we did little footprints. We took the dog.
And
you know.
you feel like, oh my God, if I don't do something correct, is this going to smash the little kid? So this year I just was tired of the whole thing. So you know the fence, the screen you put over the fireplace?
Yeah.
I just kicked it over.
And that worked.
It's like, it's like, oh, it looks like Santa had a little trouble with the fireplace this year. But it's the pressure can get to you.
The pressure also because when they get smart enough to really be a good judge of handwriting, because Santa often writes back to my kids. I don't know if that happens, but Santa's writing sometimes is, you know,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
can't.
saying.
Yeah, it's like you have a grapho-analysis in your house.
Particularly when you get around 10 years old, they
Yeah, I
really
know.
start, you know.
Well, but my son asks questions like, at what speed does your sleigh travel? You know, crap. So then you put a speed of light. Speed of
that's
light.
good.
And that shut him up for a year.
Let's go back up to the 7th floor of the Ed Sullivan Theater building. Santa, what are you going to dump for us now, sir?
I have balloons filled with sour eggnog.
Balloons filled with sour eggnog. Take it away, Santa. Here we go. Out of the 7th floor of the Ed Sullivan Theater building into the night sky. Yeah. Once again now, in slow motion instant replay, here we go. The balloons filled with sour eggnog. Take a look. One more. We have time for one more item before we have to do a commercial. We have a wonderful show tonight. All right, Santa, what is it now, sir?
An aquarium full of guacamole.
An aquarium. You know how it is during the holidays. Somebody drops by with an aquarium full of guacamole. You don't really want it. You don't really need it. Time to put the pitch on it. There you go, Santa. Attaboy.
The category, top 10 things you don't want to hear on Christmas morning. Many things you do hear, many things you have a reasonable explanation to hear. There are some that you don't want to hear.
A lot of things you want to hear.
Exactly.
Certain things you get up. The presents are downstairs. That's an example of.
Santa was here last night.
Oh, that's you want to hear. That's an example of a thing you want to hear.
Here are things now that you don't want to hear.
Do not want to hear.
Do not want to hear on Christmas morning. I'm glad we cleared that up.
Yeah.
Number 10, I'm going shopping for your present. Do you prefer pepperoni or extra cheese? Number 9, I love the smell of a roaring fire. I just wish we had a fireplace. Number 8, wow, you got fat. Number 7, get it? It's an empty box. It's conceptual. Number 6, how can we enjoy Christmas knowing Scarlett Johansson and Ryan Reynolds have separated? Number 5, I'm Greg. Care for some Greg Nog? Now, didn't we do that joke like 2 weeks ago? Who checks these things? Who is checking? That's what I want to know.
Yeah.
Who checks these things, ladies and gentlemen? Number 4, hey, Grandma, your whiskers and giant belly make you look like Santa. You don't want to hear that for sure. Yeah. Another big hand for Grandma. That's Jesus, Snooki, and Grandma.
All equivalent.
Number 3, what time does the mall open so I can return this crap? Number 2. Go back to beds, kids. We're atheists. And the number one thing you don't want to hear on Christmas morning, I got you Giants tickets.
Let's talk a little bit about your holiday memories. Did you ever, you must have at some point in your life for one festivity or another dressed up Santa Claus, put on a show or something? What was the occasion?
Only once, when my son Chris, who now has children of his own, adorable grandchildren of mine, when he was just a little kid, about 2, 3, maybe 4, I was Santa Claus. Now, we were in California in a heat wave at Christmas, and I put this thing on that I got from Western Costume with the hat, the beard, and I was hot when I was just in my skivvies, let alone with the big pillow inside, you know, and the fat thing, and the boots, and the whole Megillah. So in I came. I didn't come down a chimney.
No.
I couldn't have fit anyway. I came in through the backyard. I did my bit for about an hour with the kids.
Yeah, Santa sneaking across the backyard.
I came out of the rose bushes, and in I came there with an avocado from the avocado tree. I mean, it's very
traditional.
Christmassy. And in I came, played with the kids, and we had the little presents, and they all opened them and everything. And now it's time for Santa to go, and the kids say no. As I started to go out the front door, I said, I got to go meet my sleigh. No, please stay, and so forth. The long and short of it is that I was dying in the heat and ready to faint, so I started to run. Every damn one of the kids, Chris included, took off after me like they were shot out of a gun. And I'm running down the street. It was over 100 degrees outside, and I'm in this outfit. It really was a heat wave, honest to God.
So that was it for you as Santa?
This was it. I got all the way down to Sunset Boulevard and Tender at the corner, and I looked back. My God, they were only 100 yards behind me, screaming and hollering, "Wait for us! Come here, Santa," and so forth. And then one of the guys who was there was Biff Elliott, a friend of mine. He had a little Volkswagen. I see the Volkswagen because there was a lot of people visiting in on the houses, so he had parked all the way down on the corner. I see the Volkswagen, so I duck quick around the corner and pile into the Volkswagen, into the back of it, and close the door and humped down as much as I could inside the Volkswagen. I think I was bigger than the Volkswagen was. Wouldn't you know? They found me, and then all over me in the Volkswagen, the kids in, and I didn't dare get in a regular-sized car. It'd be somebody else's car. Who is this guy in the back seat? Says Santa Claus in my car, you know. Yeah. So I had to get in the Volkswagen, and so that's the last time that I ever tried.
Still
to
in all,
play
it's
Santa
a very,
Claus.
very lovely Christmas story.
Well, God bless you, sir.
And people driving by, it must have looked like Santa was being kidnapped. He's all hunched over in the back of a car. All right. Let's go back up to the 7th floor now and see what Santa's going to toss. Hey, Santa. Boy, you just missed some lovely Christmas carols. I'm sorry you couldn't be here for that.
I'm sorry.
What do you have for us now, Santa?
I have week-old gift-wrapped melons.
You know, I don't know where this tradition began, but years and years ago, somebody decided that melons were the ideal Christmas gift.
Well, where'd that come from?
I don't know, and as a result now, you get crates and crates of melons every Christmas, don't you? Here now, week-old gift-wrapped melons. Here we go. Take it away, Santa. While you take a look at that slow motion here, we got to pause for a commercial. When we come back, stupid human tricks, ladies and gentlemen. A couple of days ago, I had an opportunity to go out to lunch with a half a dozen, 8 or 9 sidewalk department store Santa Claus guys. Yeah, here in New York City. We went to the 2nd Avenue Deli down at 2nd Avenue and 10th Avenue, 2nd Avenue and 10th Street. Yeah. Wonderful, wonderful restaurant. And we just sat around and we told stories about the holidays. Watch. And where do you work?
Bloomingdale's, right here in the city.
Oh, man, that's a pretty good gig, isn't it? And what sort of unusual things happen to you in this job?
I'm sitting up here getting him a picture taken with a little kid. I'm trying to hold him.
Mm-hmm. Got him around the neck?
Every which way.
Yeah.
And to retaliate, he sets his teeth right in there.
Right, bite your fur right here.
In the following reenactment, the part of the child will be played by Richard Simmons.
I'm going to visit Santa.
What would you like, Uncle?
Oh, so so many things. I would like a Barbie doll, and I'd like the new Barbie house, and I'd like Ken. I'd like all of Ken's friends.
Oh, wait a minute. You can't have all that.
I can't.
Well, for the other kids.
Can't.
What kind of things have been thrown at you?
Cheeseburger.
Well, we have this one, and we have another one here. It's the hamburger because all day long.
With French fries.
I know you get candy, but you don't get fries.
Big balls of gum.
Gumballs for Santa. Yes, he's got to have gumballs.
Wrestle! Anything unusual, anything memorable happened to you as Santa?
I had an unusual request from a young man, probably about every bit of 4 or 5 years old. He said, you can't put the gifts under the tree this year. Last year, the gifts were put under the tree. My favorite gift was there. I got down looking at it, and Nana was coming down the steps. As Nana goes to step off the last step, she does a header into the Christmas tree, which in turn, as this young man described it, proceeded to smash his race car set that was there into pieces all over the floor.
The part of Nana will be played by Richard Simmons.
I'm a little confused. I don't exactly know what you want me to do
You just
here.
gotta fall onto this box.
Fall onto the box.
Yeah.
The part of Nana will be played by Richard Simmons.
I'm afraid I'm not a stunt man, okay? If you want to get Chuck Norris or somebody, please do it. Please do it?
Yes.
For Dave.
For Dave.
Okay. Oh,
Hold on.
I've fallen. Thank you.
Oh, geez. I'm sorry. Excuse me, Santa. I'm sorry. Thank you. A little more. Let me get. You know, at the Late Show, we have our own Late Show Santa Claus. Leonard! Here he comes.
Merry Christmas, you fat red bastards!
And all night long, we're getting rid of the accumulated Christmas stuff. Christmas accumulation. That's what I'm trying to say. Let's go up there. Is Santa still up on the 7th floor? Hey, Santa, how are you, buddy? Hi. Santa, looks to me like you dropped a couple of pounds. You been on some kind of diet? You got one of them butt masters, or what are you doing?
I'm working on it, Dave.
And a boy, Santa, what do you got there for us now?
I have a large Christmas fruitcake.
The large Christmas fruitcake. Boy, man, does that look good. Are you sure? Santa, are you sure we want to throw that out? It looks so, there, it looks so good. Are you sure you want to pitch it?
Yeah.
Okay. You would know better than I, Santa. All right, take it away. The giant holiday fruitcake. Out the window. There it goes. That's about right. That's just about right. We're going to see it again? Look at it again? See what that looks like in slow motion? Here we go. The giant holiday fruitcake. Oh, the only thing that broke here was the plate. Wow. The category tonight, the top 10 things a department store Santa does not want to hear from the kids. This is a long, difficult job that these people do, and it's a lovely service for the boys and girls to go visit Santa, but there are certain things that they don't want to hear. We have a list now. Thank you. We have a list now of things that a department store Santa does not want to hear from the kids. Here we go, number 10.
Remember me? I'm the kid with the weak bladder.
That's right. Number 9.
You smell like supermarket gin.
Supermarket gin. Number 8.
The real miracle on 34th Street would be if they accepted my mom's MasterCard.
Exactly. That would be a miracle. Number 7.
I wanted 2004 Pontiac Aztek.
Okay. Number 6.
Oh, by the way,
Yes.
if I don't get an Xbox, I'm gonna hunt you down, old man.
Doesn't really seem to be keeping with the holiday spirit.
No.
Number 5.
I'm Jewish.
Okay, thank you, sir. Number 4.
I love you, Kenny Rogers.
That's sweet. Number 3.
Frankly, I'm just here to humor my parents.
Okay, we understand. Number 2.
While I'm talking to you, my mom is shoplifting blouses.
And the number 1 thing a department store Santa doesn't want to hear from kids.
Mom says you're my real daddy.